Yo, welcome back. I've got a little mozzie in my room. Hello, friend. Goodbye. Welcome to spooky season. As I've said in the previous videos, I don't know what order they're going to go out in, but I have compiled a list of games that I've been excited to play for the past few years. Horror games, of course, spooky games, that I just haven't gotten around to playing, and I feel really bad because I love horror. Favourite genre, so films, games, anything. So yeah, there will be quite a few horror games coming out from now until Christmas probably on my channel. So let's get into it. And today we are playing, if I can remember which game, I can't remember the name of it. It's No, I'm Not a Human, which is a kind of like the one that we played the other day, if it wants to work. If it wants to work, I'll be right. I fixed it. We're back. We're back. Here we go. Right. Here we go. I can actually talk in this one because the last session I did was do not scream or don't scream, and we didn't scream, but we had to be very quiet the whole time. So at least with this one we can actually talk, and it's another doppelganger, kind of like That's Not My Neighbour mixed with Papers, Please mixed with I'm on Observation Duty, kind of like a fun anomaly doppelganger, skinwalker. Shh, don't say that word. Not quite Wendigo, but so let's get into it. New game. This one looked really interesting. I think the first person I saw play this was Eddie from The Boys. I do watch him play a lot of horror, to be fair. Let me just turn this up a little bit. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. It's like a weird realistic, but not. It's, yeah. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Bloody midge. Don't like you. Bang. Right, so I got to answer the door. Hi neighbour, long time no see, how's life? So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. Just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Either it's going to explode or something's going to explode on it. Not entirely sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? That's global warming, bro. I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay, so press Q to go back. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Are we sure they're drunkards? They're lying on the cold hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Are we sure they're drunkards? This is loud. Maybe I shouldn't have turned it up. The skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. Oh, let him in. Just looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some foods. Let him in. Go get him. Loneliness and isolation. I think it's trying to tell me something. The neighbour's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows, looks like his family is asleep. Let's go to bed then, I guess. I don't want to look that way, not anymore. Why, is someone dead that way? I hate sleeping by the night, and too many bad memories. Fine, I'll just go to sleep then. Like you do. Whoa! Bro! Breaking news! At 6:30 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far longer than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. No problemo, bro. That's not really my MO. Up next, something lighter. Hello? Why? I want to look that way. Fuck you. Right, so he said he'd be in the kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm only allowed to look out at night. I forget that. Toto! Toto. Hello? What was that? Is there a radio? There is a radio. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. Oh, why am I so itchy? I've not long had a shower, so that might be why. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for them. Right. Why don't I feel like I'm doing this right? Oh, I see. I see what they mean. Oh my god, there is a tiny little midge that is just... So they're almost... Can you describe what you're seeing? Was what I was... Do not to leave the house until dark. No, that guy can't... Huh? I didn't read that. Hi. My favourite drink makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. Saves the game. Sure. Oh, I probably should have saved that. Oops. You can talk out loud to yourself. So did she die? Did we kill her? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in a crowd. Must be annoying, wish people would just leave me alone already. Mood. This guy's a mood. Was that just me? Was there anything else in here? A cross. Oh, it's not our house. Got you. Nope. Hello, mate. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to check the other rooms. Said back then, when I'm done, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been decided for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. I want to open it. Nothing in here. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into another. Then they sewed it up, but only on one side. Oh. Oh. So can I... From the kitchen? Line. Ah, can't even smoke. Rude. Alright, let's go to the kitchen and talk to this dude, but I kind of want to see. Wrong room, dipshit. Oh, the kitchen was here. So it's through the living room that I can see? Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. I only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Hang on 1 second, mate. Also, the window's like behind here somewhere. Okay. Alright, let's chat. So, damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks her alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And you know they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, straining work. And how do you know all of this, bro? Other than your cousin. Does he work for the government? But don't worry about chatting with people, that won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows, TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow, maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. We'll be sure about that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Why not just invite me over to your house? Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number, then just set up the line over there. 345353. 345353. Am I going to have to remember that? 345353. Crack a beer and get some sleep. 345353. There's a cockroach. Squish. Wait a minute. It's letting me poke him. Okay. I guess I go back to bed. La 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 la. Good night. Someone's at your door. Someone's knocking at your door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Hello? Oh wait, I'm gonna check the windows first. Check the windows. In the distance you spy the house of your neighbour who's currently visiting you. Is he? Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come home. Is he? Is he still in my kitchen? No. Is he at the door? Oh, you see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world chatting about something, you pay them no mind. Okay, they're dead. Hello? There's deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid or something? Probably. Well, I would be. This house is very green. Yo! Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. Oh, go home. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. Ugh! He likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. But he does go out. He always... when he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. Today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blair, it was so gross. True. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Put a bit of vodka in that juice and you've beat it tenfold. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. I don't know, everyone feels like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dog, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. I'm going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Fucking hell, bro. Just hanging out in my house. Thanks. I'm checking the fucking windows again, bro. Okay. I don't think it's going to change. Where's that doggo gone? I want the doggo. If they've killed off that doggo, I'm not going to be happy. Hello. How's it going? Can I come in? You're very tall. I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everybody there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. You're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that question directly. I was going to pick the other one, but I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Should have said something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. I don't like you. You should leave. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man. And fuck you. Fuck you too. Hi! Sorry to bother you so late, it was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here, the asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house, can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere in the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Ugh. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I don't trust this bitch. But we need someone with us. Sure. I don't like that she's laughing so much, but maybe that's coping mechanism. Now we get to live a little longer, thank God. Okay. Hello? Heat doesn't bother me, I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Maybe I can find some peace in your home. How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So a long time. Take off your jacket. No, you don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. If you're that hot, don't wear a fucking jacket. Bye. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. Let's see if we remember the... I can't use it at night time, really. It's still the same, I think. I don't think anything's going to change till the morning. No. Okay. Go to sleep then, I guess? Yeah. Good afternoon, here's the news. Sun's activity rises steadily at crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviour of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfectly white teeth. Our early report seems to back this up. Sources say they encourage an one-house person with perfect white teeth who later turn out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with Forest you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just dial 676-816 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. I'm not going to remember all these numbers. For rest, delicious relaxation right at home. You're still not going to let me look out there, are you? Fine. Let's see if we can... And now for our new program, Yes, I'm a Human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photo to us at the email, blah blah blah, and we'll handle the rest. Cool. Is there other stations? Ooh. Somebody keeps messaging me. I swear they wait until I'm recording. Okay, whatever. Hello? No one in here? Okay. In here? Okay. Where's that lady gone? Are you in the kitchen? No. Are you in the closet? Why are you in here, bro? I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just got fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed and cry my eyes out. When I got there I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something. So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet like yep, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed what a tongue twister. Some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed with fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh. I mean, that looks like perfectly white teeth. I think she's a thingy maboby. Need to check myself. I've got perfectly white teeth. Am I a thingy? Am I a thingy? Hello? Oh, they're up here, that's good. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. It says... I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Okay. I know how to sort groceries, because that's that one there. Alright, I guess I'll, still no cigarettes. I guess I'll have a beer and go back to bed. Wrong door. This is a very odd shaped house, can I just say. Okay, I don't need a beer, I can just go to bed. I don't know. Maybe we're the doppelganger. See your neighbour and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a minute. Okay, that's good. That's nice of you. Hello. Bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh no. Maybe that was one of the people I didn't let in. Oh. Oh, he kind of looks a bit like a clown. I don't like that. The man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Bye! Hi! Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing some gnarly things out here. What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it! Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We're dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus blah, or are they just freaking undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man. I like loads of food. I bet you got the munchies, don't you? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Fuck it, I like you, got it. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. They might do. Hello. Oh, you look a bit like Bill Nye melted in a microwave. Oh my god, what's happening with my eye? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Mind letting me in? What? Why am I being so rude to him? Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake you. I ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. You see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Sure, I'm gonna let him in. Thanks. Just be quick for that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. I don't know, man. I feel like a gravedigger would be a good friend to have. Ugh. This peephole makes everything look really weird, bro. I'm telling you, it's strange. Hey, you're on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face? What's wrong with it? It looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fears made people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good is still left in the world. What? I call it lying. People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes I didn't mean to click that one, to be fair. I thought I went back over to the other one. If you remind them of the ways they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, you get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter recently. Come in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. No one else is coming tonight. Is he gone? Nope, still there. If he was gone, then that would mean that I let him in, right? Bodies are still there. Don't like that. And they're still playing. Okay. Oh, back to bed then. Spend most of my time sleeping. Good afternoon, here's the news. The enormous heat has continued to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing, as much the government has founded a new organisation to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. Like a... Let me get this right. FEMA's the one in the leg, right? Or is it FEMA? No, FEMA's in the leg. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Nearly a day since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report. I thought it said degrading. God, maybe I am dyslexic. Regarding a pale... A pale maniac. But first, some ads. Hey, let me guess. No, won't let me look that way. Fine. Right. Radio? Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? Oh, red eyes. There we go. We've got another one then there. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Oh. Are you a visitor? Are you here to visit? Call the experts immediately. Anyone in here? No. So we've got 4 people in our house? Hello. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is, and when it's all over I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Okay. Hello, mate. Wish them vinegars. I wish them vinegars would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? On my job, yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. Bit odd. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh alright, normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure, I remember he had a moustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? What's those two? No one in there. Is she still in here? She is. Hi. Hope this one. What happened next at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. In the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe, my heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realised that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then... I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mum and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. Ugh. I'm sorry, hon, but I need to test you. I need to check your hands. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where this dirt came from. I've just been sitting here in your house. Did someone put the dirt under my nails deliberately? Who would you... I feel like I don't trust her, bro. Where's the last person that we got? Oh, hello. What's up, dude? What were you doing before this? Bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercials, panic commercial. My homie didn't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shots saying now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that ball. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah. Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna test him as well. Let's check his teeth. Nah, he's not got perfectly white teeth. Teeth totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But bro, these chompers are tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once, man. Wild, totally almost bit off my tongue, but the beers kept flowing, bro. Come on, man, just like to blaze it, you know. I think honestly, I think most of them are fine. It's literally just this lady that's giving me suspicions, but I'll leave her be for now. Let's see if we can... Anything else on the TV? Turmoil, terror and suffering all because of the visitors, but in our hour of need, just as one cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. There's brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against visitors. So, in theory, I could give her... So I can't give her a slip to get her to visit FEMA? Or if I put them somewhere that I can grab them. It's family day. Oh. I mean, I do suspect myself, not gonna lie. Where was the bathroom? Not that one. That one. No. Oh my god. It's this one, isn't it? Bro, sorry, I just need to check. Oh, can I not check my hands? Can't check my hands? Rude. I've checked my teeth. I think I might be one, you know. Yeah, give me a minute. A small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbour's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. All my neighbours are fucking... The chart house of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. That's the dude from yesterday. I've seen him. Maybe they went to track down that creepy visitor. Okay. Yes, yes. Hello. Howdy. I don't like you. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. No. Don't like that dude. Whoa! Your eyes are scary, bro. Listen, I'm kind of knee deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What do you need help with? Well, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. It's gone. Sort of lost it on account of my own stupidity. Does he owe someone money? Lost what? Not that I'm done with that, they just trusted the wrong guy. Have you bet on something and lost your money? Car. What happened to your passenger? I ain't exactly paranoid or nothing, but he was a visitor. Kind of caught a glimpse in the rear view and saw those billboard white teeth, you know. Didn't think twice, just drove him to FEMA. Big mistake. They sort of wanted to tow me in along with whatever I'd bought with them, so I bolted. Can't even go home now, you know. Bet those sneaky jerks are already waiting for me. I don't like your eyes, man. But come in. Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Hello. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. So long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only existing in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhibit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It might sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I'm certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of a divination. So, if a cat comes, I've got to let it in. I mean, I would do that anyway, but you know. Okay. I don't think these change at the end of the night, but I like to check just in case. No. Okay. Let's go to beddy boys. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measurements to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organised quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained, blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of two... Yeah, give me the number. Let's go chat with people. Hello. Everything's gonna be okay. You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry at people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over nothing, slammed doors so hard I cracked the frame, but at some point I realised all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now, she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change or I'd destroy everything I touched, so I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge looking in, nothing. Then I look up and far off I see someone standing there. Sorry, I just need a quick... Watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. Ooh. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. Gotta be careful who I test, you know. Are you still in here? Yes. Hope all this ends. Are you okay? Don't come any closer. Sorry, I thought you were going to kill me. I have no idea who's a visitor and who isn't. What if you're a visitor? Will you kill me? Skin me alive? Peel it away? Please no, just kill me quickly and painlessly. I don't want to die in agony, please. I'm not a visitor. How can you be sure? I haven't checked your teeth or your eyes. We're all going to die. It's just a matter of whether the visitors or sun gets us first. There's no hope left. Death is coming for us no matter what we do. I don't know with her. I really don't. And it's stressing me out because she's got dirty fingernails. She's got white teeth. I'm going to test her. For your eyes. She's got red eyes as well. She's got all the signs. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? Oh, I don't know about it. Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else, that society hates you. I don't know, bro. Yo, what's up, dude? So what did you do for work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once, the main guy straight on me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell no. I threw parties, man, met rad new homies, that's real living. Like, I guess was a warehouse manager once, delivery joint, folks set me up, you know. I don't like either of those options. Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big ass gun, right? You're just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell nah. I'm just going with the flow, same as you. Nah, I've got... eyes look fine. My eyes look fine. Probably should have saved that stamina though, just in case. Let's check the radio. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program at the today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science, a respected employee of Temu. That's not FEMA, that's the fucker. Wait, what? He's not coming? He stole the documents. Okay. Right, let's chat to the last guy. Hello. Whoa, you're still blue. Why are you still blue? Everyone else is like normal coloured. What I mean is it's like to beat. Everybody else is a different colour to when they were outside, but you, bro, you look the same. Don't be shy, man, go on, ask. Still think FEMA is coming after you? Really hope not, you know. Kinda messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too. Figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me. Instead they took my car and damn near shot me. Think about it, man, what else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? I miss the days where you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. Let's check his eyes. Watching his driver behind me who's staring, who's staying eerily quiet, can't shake him. Okay. Well, we're out of questions. So let's go to bed, I guess. Right, you know what, guys? I'm actually going to leave this one there for now. And I will join you guys again soon. I'm actually enjoying this one, so I might actually just continue playing this one. The rest of them I'm kind of like giving a go at, and then if you guys enjoy them, we'll continue. But with this one, I'm actually really enjoying this, and I was planning on doing a series on it anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we will hopefully continue soon. And thank you for joining me for spooky season. We will be getting as many videos, as many horror-based videos out as we can, probably from the last like week of October or so, all the way through to like Christmassy time, because there's a lot of horror games I want to play, and if the horror starts doing well, then maybe I'll do like even more horror games. I love horror games, and that's why I made a compilation of games to play for you guys. So thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.